everyone. My name is Ashvi Gupta and I study in class 8. Today I am here to present you a topic of SPL, that is the parliamentary form of government. So, before knowing what really parliamentary system of governance is, I would like to first tell you the idea for parliamentary system. So, during the colonial rule, people had very little role in decision making. That means the British governors did not allow the common people to participate in the decision making of the government. Only some minor changes were made by the British governors following the demands of the nationalists. Here the word nationalist is a person who wants his or her country or region to become independent. So basically, nationalists are the freedom fighters at that time who were trying to make India independent. So, the Britishers, only minor changes were brought by the British government. One such example of this is a law which was enacted in 1909, where some of the people were allowed in the election, but not all the people. Only some of the nationalists were allowed to participate in that elections. The experience of the colonial rule, as well as the participation of different people in the struggle for freedom, made it clear to the nationalists that all persons in independent India would be able to participate in decision making. So basically, the 100 years of colonial rule, it's not a small period. Many people, all the nationalists, they realized it and they made it clear that when India will become independent, it is our duty that all the people of the country, all the citizens of the country get a proper chance to play a role in the decision making for the government. Now, what was the reason for opting the parliamentary system of government? We could have opted any other kind of government like dictatorship or monarchy. But why did we only have parliamentary system of governance? Now, being a British colony...
What is dictatorship?
Sorry?
What is dictatorship?
Dictatorship is basically a form of government where there is one supreme king or the power and all the people have to obey the orders of one king only. So the power is just limited to one person. It's not being distributed like the process that is done in federalism.
Do we have any example of this dictatorship?
Sorry, in Saudi Arabia. Isn't there dictatorship is being followed in Saudi Arabia? Somewhere or other, it can be an example.
Or any other good example from history?
Sir, not.
It is easily visible to what?
Sir, North Korea.
Yes, but maybe the North Korea. But more popular example is Hitler in Germany. Hitler in
Germany. Can I continue? So as we all know that there was more than 100 years of rule of the British colonial rule in India. So the people, they were really greatly influenced by the way the Britishers did things in India. So one way or the other we can see the impact of the colonial rule in the today's governance system of India. Second thing, Britain is a country with not so much of diversity. There is not so much of diversity in the religion, the language of the people. But India is a vast country. It's a diverse country. There are so many religions, culture, languages, linguistic things. So the nationalists kept a point in mind that they need to give equal representation to the multiple religious and linguistic groups. That means that each and every religious and linguistic group must get equal chance and representation to play a role in the decision making of the government. It means that they should not be ignored. Their problems, their needs, and even their ideas and suggestions should be marked properly. The executive being responsible to the parliament reduces the chance of dictatorship. Basically, this means that the executive is answerable to the parliament for its action. If any action is taken by the executive, it means that all the actions can be recorded by the parliament. Moving on, now let's know what is the parliamentary system of governance. Now, it is a form of government where the different types of government consist of representatives elected by the people. It is a form of government where the people are directly involved in electing the representatives which are going to run the government. So people of India have a direct role in electing their representatives through the process of election. Also, every citizen of the country, irrespective of his or her social background can be the caste, the creed, the religion, the gender, the race, anything, can contest in elections. Now, the religion, the caste, the gender can be anything. It does not depend on their educational, how much education they have get. But the thing is that only one thing matters is the age. The age should be 18 plus. Rest, everything can work out. Now, this is referred to as universal adult franchise or universal adult suffrage. Here, universal adult franchise and universal adult suffrage are both. The thing is that the word universal adult suffrage was used during the time of French Revolution. A new term has been used, universal adult franchise, which means the same. Now, there are some features of the parliamentary system of government. The head of the state, the president. Here the word state doesn't mean the state